Hello, my name is Jason Harrington, and this is a short video detailing my Masters in Human-Computer Interaction at Georgia Tech major project. So the project that I chose was the redesign of the interface for our online class registration system. So the reason why I wanted to work on this project was my own experience registering for classes during a summer in which I had, on one hand, a list of classes which fit inside the curriculum for Masters of Human Computer Interaction, and on the other hand, which we'll get into in a second, the interface existing at Georgia Tech for online registration. So what you see here, this is a Devices and Information Internetworks study plan for College of Computing, 2012-2013 Bachelor's of Science in Computer Science. This is actually one of the better documents that I found, which said specifically for students, if this is your first year fall, here's the classes you want to take, here's the total hours, and it gives you a pretty good idea of what to take when. However, when you go to the existing Georgia Tech interface, what you see is more or less a search by area, or you can go to the advanced search, which is still search by area, but you're able to filter the classes a little bit more. So if you selected psychology with no other filtering, what you're going to get is something like this, where you have information on all the psychology classes being offered during that semester. Now, the issue that I saw with this, or the disconnect, is that the system should know who you are, it should know what you've taken, it should know what major you've declared for. So if it knows those three pieces of information, a lot of this filtering and a lot of these classes which would not apply for my major could be taken out. So towards this end, we created a survey which went out to Georgia Tech students. From the information we received from the survey, we created a mock-up, which I have here, of what we ideally see the Georgia Tech class registration interface being, which we were then able to do user testing. So just a quick overview, you have your normal Georgia Tech sign-in. One thing we wanted to go for here was the same look and feel as all the other Georgia Tech web pages. Once you log in, you have a main menu which gives you information about the student, which my name, Jason Harrington. If there's any registration issues or items such as hold or permits, it immediately gives you information on your main view about what those are. And even here for permits, we have it where you could register for that class. So once you've decided, I want to go register for classes, click on register for classes. Once you've clicked on the register for classes, this brings you into your initial view, which is the list view, and this would be either a list view as you see it here, where this is the total number of required hours for the major, or it could be an 8-semester plan, could be really anything the major school wants to display here. The main difference is that when the student comes in, they can immediately see, well, this is everything that's required, here's what I've completed, here's something that's available, here's something that is available this semester, but my prereqs are not satisfied in this case. And they can immediately add these to a schedule, which the schedule is kind of analogous to a shopping cart, so they can add as many classes to it as they want, which will show up here in the left-hand bar and on the current mini schedule. Once the students have added classes to their schedule, they can then go to the day and time view, where they can visually see how these classes fit together in time and either remove them or keep them. Map view, which would be a view of physically, geographically, where are those classes located. And then from here, they would say, okay, I like this schedule, I'm going to submit it, and it goes to registration. Now, we did use this mock-up in our usability testing. There were several things which were found as part of the usability testing that we'll be modifying. So the next step of the project will be that this mock-up and this project is going to be used as the basis for a project with David White, OIT at Georgia Tech, and the Registrar's Office at Georgia Tech for implementing a new interface, and the timeline for implementation on that is fall 2014. That's my project. Thank you very much.